Hi everyone, I'm Han Serious. Surely anyone who is a fan of the Godzilla movie series will easily know the name Muto, a special monster created by Legendary Pictures, not borrowed from Toho. Muto has made 3 appearances in 2 movies and the comic about Godzilla. Now let's discover more about the origin and ability of them. Please note that I will spoil all the content about them. The Mutos are giant parasitic Daikaiju created by Legendary Pictures that first appeared in the 2014 film Godzilla as the primary antagonists. A third Muto appears in the sequel Godzilla King of the Monsters as a minor tie-in that obeys Ghidorah and later Godzilla. The Muto's name is an acronym for Massive Unidentified Terrestrial Organism. The Mutos are known to have been developed from Rock Muto and Pterodactyl, 2 early monsters from the development of Godzilla. In the Comic-Con 2012 teaser trailer for the film, an unnamed tardigrade-like multi-legged monster was created to confirm that Godzilla would be fighting another monster in Legendary Pictures' Godzilla. The Mutos are ancient parasitic tie-ins that evolved during the Permian period of Earth's history. Technically, the Mutos are a part of smaller subspecies of the much larger Muto prime. The Mutos reproduce by killing members of the Titanous Godzilla species, as well as other species of titans, and laying their eggs inside their preys' radioactive bodies. Like Godzilla, they feed off of the Earth's natural radiation. At some point, the majority of the Mutos died off, save for 2 eggs that were injected by a Muto prime into the body of Dagon, a member of Godzilla's species. The 2 eggs fed off of Dagon's nuclear red blood, which eventually killed him, before hatching a male and female in the year 2014. In 2019, a second surviving female Muto was among the Titans who were awakened by Ghidorah's call and converted in Boston. The creature bowed to Godzilla in recognition of him as an alpha for slaying Ghidorah. Let's talk about the Muto 1. Is also winged Muto, or male Muto. The male Muto is much smaller than his female counterpart, but compensates with his speed and ability to fly. The male Muto is approximately 61 meters tall. His abilities: EMP attack. The male Muto can release an electromagnetic pulse by slamming his claw down, disabling on electronic devices for miles. Flight. The male Muto can fly at supersonic speeds to evade enemies and attack them by surprise. Echolocation. The male Muto can use echolocation to communicate with and locate the female, as well as locate sources of radiation. Physical strength. Despite his small stature relative to the female Muto and Godzilla, the male Muto has surprising strength and can drag the much larger and heavier Godzilla by grabbing him with his claws and dragging him. Muto 2 is 8-legged Muto, or female Muto. The female Muto is considerably larger than the male and has greater physical strength. The female Muto is approximately 91 meters tall. Her abilities: EMP field. The female Muto naturally emits an electromagnetic field from her body that disables all electronics in a 5 miles radius. Echolocation. The female Muto uses echolocation to communicate with and locate the male, as well as locate sources of radiation. Reproduction. The female Muto can reproduce sexually by laying hundreds of eggs near a source of radiation. After acquiring the warhead, the female Muto created a nest and attached her eggs to the warhead, nourishing them with the radiation. The male meanwhile attempted to distract Godzilla, who had broken through the Golden Gate Bridge and come ashore. Eventually, Godzilla reached the nest and took on both Mutos at once, while an extraction team led by Fort Brody arrived to recover the armed warhead. The bomb was removed from the nest, and Ford ignited a gas explosion to destroy the Muto's eggs. The explosion attracted the attention of the Mutos, who had overpowered Godzilla, and they went to investigate. The female Muto was stricken with grief after seeing her young killed, but became enraged when she saw Ford, the man responsible. Before the Muto could kill Ford, Godzilla emerged from behind her and pummeled her mercilessly with his atomic breath. The male Mudo attacked Godzilla from behind, allowing the female to pursue Ford and his team as they attempted to take the bomb out to sea. When the male Mudo attempted to strike Godzilla from behind once again, Godzilla anticipated it and smacked the Mudo with his tail, impaling him on a building and killing him. Ford's team arrived at the docks with the bomb but were all slaughtered by the female Mudo, leaving Ford the only one left. Ford grabbed the bomb and placed it on a boat. Unable to defuse it, he started the boat in an attempt to take it down over the bay before it could detonate. However, the female Mudo's EMP field disabled the boat, leaving her face-to-face with Ford. Ford drew his pistol and aimed it at the Mudo, but knew he stood no chance and closed his eyes as he prepared to kill him. Suddenly, the female Mudo was pulled back by Godzilla, who pried open her jaws and fired his atomic breath down her throat, severing her head from her body and killing her. The second female Mudo is among the Titans being monitored by Monarch. After being awakened by Ghidorah's call, she proceeds to break free of her containment facility like many other Titans. Following her new Alpha's orders, the Mudo begins to hunt on Earth with her new pack, personally attacking the city. However, she later hears Madison Russell activate the Orca in Boston, causing her to become docile. The Mudo makes the journey there but does not move quickly enough to arrive before Godzilla kills Ghidorah. Following Behemoth and Scylla, the Mudo confronts Godzilla. After Rodan bows to Godzilla, the Mudo also bows, followed by Scylla, Behemoth, and Methuselah, acknowledging Godzilla as the new Alpha of the Titans. Mudo Prime originated and thrived in the same prehistoric ecosystem as the other Titans, but retreated into dormancy for unknown reasons. As revealed by Dr. Emma Russell in Godzilla Aftershock, Mudo Prime was the full-grown adult form of a female Mudo. The essential purpose of a Mudo Prime was to infect larger Titans with its parasitic eggs, which would eventually end up killing the Titan host and spawning a smaller, invasive subspecies of itself, the Mudos. Godzilla species, in particular, was commonly preyed upon by Mudo Prime, which had driven them to the brink of extinction. In the year 1100 BCE, a Mudo Prime was seen by ancient humans attacking a Titan named Dagon and infecting him with its eggs. This same Mudo Prime resurfaced in the year 2014 shortly after the death of its offspring at the hands of Godzilla, leading to the events of Godzilla Aftershock. After gaining enough evidence from research, Emma Russell presents her findings to her team in the southern Philippines. First, she reveals that the Mudos are weaponized subspecies of Mudo Prime, specially evolved to destroy ecosystems and reshape them for their own needs. Emma also reveals that given enough time to grow and mature, a female Mudo can metamorphose into a Mudo Prime if need be. Finally, she explains that Mudo Prime has killed multiple Godzillas in her lifetime, as evidenced by X casings found in Siberia and the Philippines. The team begins to put together a plan to help Godzilla defeat Mudo Prime, and deduced that chicken brain using sonic pulses could be the best option, but then it didn't work. In the end, Mudo Prime travels to the bunker to feed down the nuclear material stored there. As she approaches the bunker, Godzilla arrives and rams her to the ground. She quickly rises to her feet and the two Titans proceed to violently pummel and wrestle with each other. While fighting, Mudo Prime releases a sonic roar so powerful that it shattered some of Godzilla's dorsal plates. Emma and Tokan rush into the bunker and activate a device that plays the sonic pulses, which effectively distract Prime. With the massive parasite distracted, Godzilla grabs and lifts her onto his back before releasing a massive nuclear pulse from his dorsal plates, sending her soaring into the air and causing limbs to break off. Mudo Prime falls from the sky and slams back onto the ground, heavily wounded. Before she can react, Godzilla crushes her head with the devastating stomp, killing her. With his ancient rival finally defeated, Godzilla makes his way back into the ocean, radiating a pure nuclear energy cloud from his back. So the video is over. I know this is a video that most fans of my channel are looking forward to. Please comment on the topics that you want me to do. Which topics are good, with lots of views and likes. I will consider doing it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and see you again.